Alrighty, looks like we're live. Of course we are. Okay, just like always, that's why I love live streaming. Hello everyone, it is me, Scott. You know that guy that you occasionally stumble across here on YouTube. Of course, today is the day. That's right, February 16th, 2019. We have the NAG The Shape 78. Obviously finished by James Carter, aka JC. I have made enough videos to, well, at least get you guys prepared for all this. So many of you have participated in this contest. And, of course, Nick, James, and myself, we're all very grateful and thankful that you guys have played. And if I haven't said it before, and so many of you as well has said, the best of luck to everyone. And I'm telling you what, I'll tell you, I get just as nervous about this as every one of you out there that's purchased a live ticket. So, yes, of course, as I look at my screen here, it says the stream health is weak. Of course, because it's live. So I want to see if there's anything that I can do to kind of boost this up. You know, I pay extra money to have stronger internet. And of course, right now, it's not wanting to do anything properly. All right, so we're just going to go with the flow, and hopefully everything will act normal here in just a moment. Of course, do I have the chats on here? Looks like everything's on. All messenger. Okay, well, I think, see, that's the bad thing when you're doing these live streams. You can't really tell if everything's working properly unless you're a pro at live streams, and I am not a pro at live streams. So it is 1 minute after 1 o'clock right now, and I'm going to wait a few more minutes. I'm going to make sure that we've got everybody here right now. I'm not seeing anybody on the board, so I'm hoping that this is going correctly. Any other time, it's gone on just fine. So I should turn my email stuff off, because if not, it'll drive me nuts. So I'm gonna wait a few more minutes here. Just get off the screen, talking to my email crap. And why is it? Okay, viewers may be experiencing minor issues. Well, how about we make it good? Let's make this a good viewing issue. I'll tell you what, let's start this all over again. No, there it goes. Now it's saying it's a healthy issue. Thank you, YouTube. I really appreciate you doing this. So, just in case this buffering has been poor for you guys, I'll just once again thank you for participating into this raffle contest. That's right, the NAG The Shape 78, obviously finished by James Carter. As you can tell, the guy is sitting pretty much right behind me here. He's waiting for his new home. And I've got all of the raffle tickets, like before in the past, in this container right here. I was going through them last night very carefully. I made sure that everyone that had purchased a ticket, obviously your name is right in here on one of these tickets. There's well over 200 tickets in here. That's right. You may be the very lucky winner of this incredible mass. This, by the way, I know I've mentioned it at least a couple times. This is the very first copy of the Shape 78. Obviously, that Nick, if you guys remember back in the first video, I advised you guys to go check out his video of the time-lapsed video of him sculpting that Kirk. Did it just a little bit over 3 hours. And, oh, you know what? I just realized something. Stop. Well, according to this, we are finally live. Let's hope so. Okay, well, let's go with it. Hello, everyone. It is me, Scott. You know that guy that you occasionally stumble across here on YouTube? Sorry, I'm running a few minutes late. I was dealing with a little technical difficulty, but it looks like I got everything up and running properly. Yes, today is the day, February 16th, 2019. I was about ready to say last year, but yes, February 16th, 2019. It is a Saturday, and so many of you, including myself, are anxiously awaiting to see who is going to win. That's right. I've got all of your names. I've counted it 3 times. I went through it very carefully last night, as you can see, in this transparent container. I've got all of your tickets cut out. Made sure I even I even ran it through the dryer just to shake it up real good. I did. I thought, you know what? As I'm cutting these up, I'll put them like in a pillowcase and just shake them up real good. And hey, as you can see, it didn't start a fire. So, yeah. Just to refresh you guys real quick, this is the guy that's right behind me here. That's, of course, the NAG The Shape 78 that was finished by James Carter, a.k.a. JC. It is the first copy. And one of you guys, man or a woman, man or mouse or whatever you call it. That didn't sound right. I do apologize. I'm nervous too. I'm very nervous. And I'm for some reason, I don't know what it is about live streaming videos. As I started at 1 o'clock and then it was showing that I was not getting any streaming service. Thanks, Spectrum. But anyways, we got that all fixed. Like I said, we got a bunch of names right here in this container. We've got Alex, of course. Hello, Alex. How are you doing on this fine Saturday? I'm so glad that I'm getting some decent sunlight coming through my window. I prefer to use that instead of all the lights and everything else in this small room. I've got all of your names. Oh, sorry. All of your tickets right here inside this box. We're going to wait a few more minutes because right now there's only so many people watching, and, you know, it'd be kind of foolish just to go ahead and, I mean, I know every single one of you that are watching right now are going, just get the damn ticket out of the container. Trust me, I'm going to. I'm just very anxious and, well, I'm a little nervous about this. I don't know why. I feel like my name is in here. Unless, you know. And I noticed nobody volunteered to put my name on one of the tickets. So I would forfeit it if that were the case. Or I'd send you an email like, nope, nope, nope. We're not doing that. So right now, Alex, the only one that is has anything to say. I guess you guys are just saying, yeah, I don't care. I don't want to talk. I just want to see you pull the ticket out of the box. I don't blame you. Like I said, I do apologize for running a few minutes late. If you're just now joining, just because, well, if you're just now joining, you don't care there was issues. So, yeah. It is 8 after 1 o'clock right now. And, like I said, I'm going to wait a few more minutes. And hopefully this time you are right here, right now, the person, whoever I pull out. And they're actually, I would say there are more women that are playing in this particular raffle, so that's pretty cool. So it could be either a man or a woman that's going to win from this today. And I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure these things are still well. Hey, Mike. I got Mike and Mike. By the way, there's a lot of Michaels that's participated in this contest, so as I was going through it this past month, especially this past week, I was like, dear Lord, there's a lot of Michaels on here. And so many of you added in your notes your email address. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that because, you know, just imagine you were doing this yourself. And if you've done contests that are similar to where, I don't know how PayPal justifies it, whether or not they add your email or not. Maybe that's something you do in your, you know, personal information. I don't know. But I want to thank every single one of you guys that's done that. I mean, almost every single one of you has done that. So, Sean, you're very welcome. Hey, I thank you guys for doing this, okay? I mean, granted, I want to say the past 3 days, I have been up very late dealing with all this. But, you know, you would think after 3 times of doing these raffles, I would be more prepared. But it never seems like I am. Of course, last night, I had to go out dealing with some issues with my car. I'm not going to get into that. I don't want another car payment for a while, guys. So I'm going to... The wheels are still on, if you know what I mean. 5 a.m. in Australia. Holy... Well, it's... You got up... Well, you know what? I usually get up around that time because that's what I'm used to. So if you're just now getting up or if you're getting ready to go to bed, hang in there. It won't be that much longer. Like I said, I want to wait a few more minutes. It's only been going on technically for about 5. Thank you, YouTube. So yeah, we got Alec, Mike, Sean. Is it Loca? I'm sorry, Michael. We got all kinds of it. So, and by the way, real quick, just like in the past, to respect your privacy, I'm not going to give out your full name. I'll just read the number, like maybe your first name and last, you know, initial. Hey, Justin, what's going on? Win or lose, you know, I do enjoy these raffles, but there's always this part of me, you know, that obviously there's somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to win, and I'll get to that. But there's always this part of me that feels a little down, you know, for not everybody being able to win. I mean, if this was the perfect world, I'd be able to make, you know, over 200 of these things, and just pick all names and mail it out to you guys. And I'd have to take about a week off just to mail them out. But yeah, and there was another thing too. If I had a nickel for every time I've heard or seen someone say, I'm not going to win. I'm not going to win. You know, I'm guilty of feeling that. I've never won in a contest myself, but I'm telling you what, if I had a nickel for every time I've seen that from someone, I mean, seriously, somebody has to win this contest. So, and I really hope you're watching right now. That would be so cool. So, you know, as they say, the third time's a charm. We got Brian. We got, is it T-Dubs? Now I'm thinking of, is it B-Dubs? Buffalo Wild Wings? That sounds good right now. Yep, the night he comes home to my house. I'll tell you. By the way, I'm pretty sure I mentioned he's right back there, right above my head. I've got a little delay going on here, so I get kind of confused sometimes. He has been well preserved. The only time that I've had him out was when I was doing like videos of him, obviously, and some pictures. Other than that, I have a closet out in my living room. I just keep him up on the shelf, put a bag over its head. I know that's probably been a little overprotective, but first of all, it's technically not my mask, if you think about it. And I don't want to take any chances of, like, you know, having him sitting out by the bar and I spill a cup of coffee on it. Oh, how do I explain that one later? That would not be cool. So that's why I'm a little overprotective with a mask that's not mine. That's but staying in my house for over a month. And if anyone's going to ask me again, when it comes to an accuracy look, when it comes to an H1, this guy right here, and as you can tell, I got, you know, enough NAG masks behind me, which I absolutely love, which I'm trying to do the mirror thing here. Nick did, it's like he did something very magical when it came to this guy. I mean, granted, he does amazing work as it is, as we all know, but whew, that puppy, yeah, I could see a lot of people wanting to have a Shape 78 in their collection in the future, that's for sure. When will you ship the mask? Well, that's a good question. As early as possible. Now, unfortunately, Saturday here, most of us that are watching right now, they're obviously in the States. We know that on Saturdays, about this time, the post office is pretty much closed. They're not open on Sundays. So my goal is I want to get it shipped as early as possible. In other words, if I have a somewhat decent day, well, because I'm just going to go ahead, you know, put them in a bag, make sure I have your information, and get them in a box, and then take them with me to work, and then because I do a lot of runs today, so I should be able to stop by a post office very easily to ship them out. So that's my goal. I want to get him shipped out Monday, because the more I have to look at him myself, the more depressed I'm going to be. So the faster I get him in the box, the better off for me. You have the best. And you know what? You have the best You know what? I have seen your work on Facebook, and I have to admit, and I know my good friend Sean, who lives in the UK, he is, I believe, one of your customers, and he absolutely swears by your work. If I'm looking this up right. Corey, what's up, Scott? Draw my name, dude. Okay, I'll tell you what. Corey's won. He just said draw his name. No, sorry, we don't know for sure yet. I'll tell you what. By looking at my clock, I'm going to wait 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes, and I'm going to finally draw your name. Someone's lucky number out of this box. Just 2 more minutes. Okay? So, right now, as we're waiting for 2 more minutes to come along, I'm going to shake this up a little bit more. I'm going to ask you guys right here, right now, and give me some time, folks. I'm going to leave it up to you. Would you like to see any more future raffles in the future. You know, that's up to you. Like I said, give me a little bit of time. You know, I have to make phone calls to see, obviously, well, emails or whatnot, but I don't know. But I'm asking, like I said, all of you guys right now, both men and women, if you'd like to see future, you know, raffles in the future as well. It's up to you. But not right now. Give me a few months, please. These things, I have a lot of fun at them, but man, between doing my day job and trying to make sure that I keep track of you know, all the raffle tickets and sending them out through the emails, I just, yeah. Let's see, is there any other? Looks like we got the same people. We got, right now I got 31 people watching. We got Justin, we got Inferno, we got Ronald, T-Dubs, we got Michael, Corey, Luca, we got Hort, just swept the screen. And so far I'm seeing people wanting more raffles down the road. I'd like to do other contests as well, but you know, we'll just have to wait and see how time comes along. But right, I mean, I could, I don't know, give out pizza rolls as gifts or something like that. That's about as how talented as I am. All right, well, it's 2 minutes have gone by. According to my clock, it is 1:17 here in Ohio, the heart of it all. And, which, of course, that's 1,300 hours. Where you are in this, somewhere else in this world, I don't know what time it is. All I know, it's time to pull out that ticket. So, uh-oh. Starting to fall out there. We'll make sure I'm not looking. Make sure you see, you guys, I'm not looking. Just making sure. I want to make this fair. And I'm going to do something here real quick. Make sure there's nothing on the ground, which I don't see. Nope. It just started slipping to the cracks. All right. Here we go. Whew. I'm nervous. Okay. Here we go. I feel like I should hear like a drum roll in the background or something. Oh, God. Here we go. I am nervous. I'm going to close my eyes. Just making sure it's spread out some more. You're probably looking at me right now going, but this is the dumbest look I have seen on you. All right. I'm pulling one out. Dropping the rest right there. Here we go. It's right here. Oh, we have got Gerald M. Number 099. That's right. 099. A Gerald M. I'm just going to leave it at that. Gerald, if you're watching, you have won. Woo! You have won the NAG The Shape 78, finished by JC. That's right, James Carter. Make sure I cover up his last name. It's black and white, but this ink is not cheap. I don't want you guys to think that I'm cheating in any way. Come on, focus in. Can you guys see it? Of course, that white on it is kind of making it hard to see. Wow, it won't focus, but I'm hoping you guys can see it. Gerald M., you are the lucky winner. Now, has he popped up on here? I don't see Gerald popping up on here. Gerald, you have got 12 hours. In other words, you've got till midnight. I'm sorry, you've got till midnight Eastern time. If I don't get a, you know, obviously an email from you, or even if you message me before on Messenger, which I got to put that back on my phone, just all you got to do is just get a hold of me by midnight, which is obviously Eastern time. And show or hide. Oh, I see. If I don't hear from you by then, Gerald, I'm going to have to do this all over again. And then I realized, if you look in the description box, I had to change. I don't know if I put it on there or not. Tomorrow, I've got a 1 o'clock appointment. I've got to take care of my taxes. So, if anything, tomorrow 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 1600 hours. If I don't hear from Gerald by midnight, I'll obviously, you know, do another drawing. So, Gerald, congratulations once again. I know I have here. You know, here's one thing. I know I've seen Gerald's name in the past, so that's you know, at least that's kind of cool. You know, this is like he's tried before. So, Gerald, seriously, congratulations. This mask, if anything, you're definitely going to be very proud of yourself of knowing that you've got one hell of a piece added to your collection. It definitely does it holds up its shape very well. It's so easy to have that Nick Castle stretch, especially, you know, depending on the guy that modeled for my last video. He's a good friend of mine, which I mentioned in the video. He would normally wear probably about a size 23, maybe 22 and a half, just guesstimating. And he just wore a sock hat. He was going to wear one anyways because he didn't want to. He was trying to make sure that he didn't get any, you know, hair or fibers or anything in the mask. But as you can see, it fit him perfectly. So, Logan, thank you so much. Everybody, thank you so much for participating. I really do. Wow. I'm still a little nervous that it's over with. Wow. Look, thank you. I appreciate it. Your kind words, everyone. I truly do. This is now where I feel a little sad because I really would love for everybody to win in these contests, you know. And I know, Gerald, if you're watching this even later on, I don't want you to think that I'm, you know, sad for you. Not, I'm happy for you. Naturally, of course, when you do email me, once again, I just give me a copy of your raffle ticket just to prove it. And chances are, once I see your email, or even if you did message me, I'll know right away. But yes, and naturally, because I can't remember, I get so many emails on them. If you hadn't added your information on shipping, then please let me know. But once again, you have till midnight tonight, Eastern Time, to get me all the information that I need to ship to you. If not, then we'll be back here tomorrow, 4 p.m. 1600. Is that right? Yes, 1600 hours. Hope I'm saying it right. So, yeah, Chris, this was fun. Now I can calm down a little bit because I don't know why. Even the night before. How many entries? It was over 200. Over 200. You know, it was like 212, I believe. Yes, he is definitely going to be very happy. And another thing, too, real quick, Gerald. I'm sure you've been very much aware of when this raffle was taking occur and all that. I would love it if you could at least share some photos or some videos or whatnot. Or if anything, send me some videos or pictures and I can add it to a future video of, obviously, of what I do here. You know, if you're very protective about your personal identity, then there's ways of doing this, obviously, without showing yourself. So, yeah, it would be great if you could, because I know the very first raffle that I did, the winner had obviously sent me some, you know, videos from his phone. So that would be awesome if you could do that. I really appreciate that. And I think it shows everyone, you know, the final results of him finally making it to his new home, that he's got a good home. So, Toxic Quentin, hey Scoot, oh my God, I have not heard that in a long time, and I'm leaving it at that. Not much, not much. No, you let's just say that was a name I used to hear for many years, so not a big deal. So yes, at Biting Chance, since I'm trying to monitor this screen, and that camera, is Gerald, has he popped up Biting Chance? I haven't seen. Has anybody seen him on here? Trying to scroll down. I haven't seen Gerald's name, so. And of course, I see the live stream, though it's sucking like always. I do. I pay more to have higher stream internet. It seems like every time I do these. Oh boy, Justin. Oh, and unfortunately, Nick could not make it today. I know he's got a lot of work to do. Let's just put it this way: the guy that you see behind my left shoulder, he is really trying to get some work done on some individuals that's purchasing this. Well, the Nick Castle. He's doing some major work on that. Plus he's got so many other commission work, jobs that he's doing right now. I personally don't know how he's able to do everything that he does. I mean, it's just amazing. He's so talented, and yet he gets so much done, and he's trying to, it's like he's juggling so many jobs at one time, and yet the quality of the work looks spectacular. So Michael wants a redraw. Well, we'll just have to wait and see, Michael. If I don't hear from him by midnight, then we will. So it hasn't happened yet, but you never know. You never know. So Gerald, if you are watching, or if you are at work right now, obviously you're probably not watching, but you got plenty of time. You got plenty of time. But if you are going to contact me, please do it early enough, because I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. So I'll make sure. You're talking with Nick right now. I see, that's the other thing. Nick is sculpting, and he messages when he's around his computer, and I try my best not to bother the man as much, because I know how busy he is with you guys, and you know and I think I have a certain window time that I know is the best time for him and I to talk. You know, because obviously he's actually technically, in a sense, when it comes to stuff like this, he's the boss anyway. So yeah. Yes, Nick. I have, as you can see, I've got some, the guy right here on the third shelf, the cover, that was my first mask that was purchased by Nick. And that was, as soon as I received that and I put it on, I fell in love with it. And then, of course, the second one was the Castle 75K. And that's been my pride and joy ever since. And then I got the HD Kirk. And then, of course, we've got Old Man Myers down there at the bottom. And I've got a couple face masks around everything else. And but you never know what you may see in the future here with me and with Nick's going on. We seem to have a lot of good times. So how do we know if there's another redraw? Well, it's going to be pretty simple. Obviously, with today's social media status, with Facebook and Instagram, it's going to be pretty easy for me to let everyone know that there's going to be another, live drawing and all that. And like I said, if anything, it'll be 4 p.m. tomorrow, because I have to do my taxes. Yeah. Well, thank you. The Castle. I tell you, actually, what Nick's working on now, I've seen some photos, and it's not, he's getting closer and closer to having it more finished. He's working on basically retooling, resculpting, and the details, even in the lips, look realistic. He's got more details in the chin. If you go back and look at some of those old photos of Nick Castle, you see some these dimplets in the chin. It's not on that one, but Nick has definitely shown it in that. So even the skin, you can see a lot of the skin stretching and some of the lines in it. It's phenomenal work that he does. That's absolutely amazing. And of course, as I'm seeing more people talk about the 78 and all that, I mean, yeah, this is, ooh, sorry for bumping the camera. That hurt my knee. But yeah, I have to get one of these myself. 78. I just absolutely love this particular. It's just phenomenal. It's got that H1 accuracy that I have not seen personally myself, and when I put it on and I was able to get my chin, which, by the way, Gerald, if you do watch this later, I know you've seen enough videos. Let's give him a little bit more of a closer shot. And I have sunlight coming through the window. There's no other lighting. Let me get this out of the way. But, and here's another thing, too. If you contact Nick about, let's say, a Shape 78 and explain to him that you were in the lottery, if anything, give him a screenshot of your lottery ticket or lottery tickets. You never know. I can't promise you anything, but he may work something out with you. But, you know, I like I said, I can't make any promises. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. I know Nick is usually very gracious about that sort of thing, about, you know, especially if you spend a lot. So I better shut up because I don't want to put words into his mouth. So, but yes. Uh-oh, we got bumped off a line. According to this, I have a screen error, so I don't know if we're still on there or not. I'm going to type this in just in case, because I have an error occur. Please try again later. Whatever. I don't know if it's recording it or not. Nah, pre-orders on Jonathan M. if you can hear me. I don't do tots. I'm still on? Okay. Yeah, because my screen on YouTube is showing just a fuzzy screen. So, Jonathan M., you're asking me something about, did I pre-order the TOTS 78? No. We'll just leave it at that. No. I want to be respectful for the TOTS fans out there. I'm just not interested, guys. I'm just, like I said, I'm just going to leave it at that. Had enough of the, you know, the battle, so. We can hear you? Okay. But is there any other questions you guys may have before I go ahead and shut this thing down? Because I don't know. There's just something about when I'm looking at one, like I'm seeing through YouTube screen, it's showing nothing. So I like tater tots and spaghettis. I gotta admit, there's something very tasty about tater tots and spaghettios, especially raviolis. I don't know. No, like I said, I'm gonna do my best, because when it comes right down to it, it's the consumer that matters. It's, you know, if you enjoy what they have, then that's all that matters. Okay, I don't want to be rude or disrespectful about it. I'm just tired of it. I'm ready to move on. I want to look into doing more things that, you know, that we can all just enjoy. I'm tired of the, you know, the bickering. It's ridiculous after a while. So, yeah, I need all the NAG masks as well too. It gets to the point where I look at Nick's profile pages there. It's just like, need it, got it, need it, got it. So, Justin, thank you so much for playing. I know you have been a huge supporter in a lot of things. You've been a big player in all these raffles, and I'm very happy for Gerald, obviously. But like I said, and I know I'm repeating myself, I wish everybody could win this. No, Jonathan, nope. Nope. Trust me, guys, I get enough as it is from emails. Let's just leave it at that. And nah. Life is too short to be sitting around pointing fingers. And besides, it's gotten old for me. I really do want to move forward and start doing other things that are completely unrelated to that. You know, even when I started doing this sort of thing on my YouTube channel, I wanted to keep it more on a positive scale. In fact, if you guys remember, I used to do, you know, reviews. I used to do videos for TOTS. And, well, not for them. You know, it's not like Chris Zeffiro paid me or anything like that. It was nothing like that. And I've enjoyed the masks that I've had from them in the past. It's just, it's a personal ordeal that you guys have heard enough about it. And I want to move forward. I wish everyone that works at TOTS the best of luck. I wish that company the best of luck. I hope great things happen for them. And I just want to move forward. I know they do. I do. I mean, they're doing great. There's no doubt about it. They've got so many loyal customers. And obviously with the 40. That's been a very successful mask for them because, I mean, there's been so many customers. It's obviously it's sent it to someone to have it basically overhauled, or they've done it themselves, and the mask looks spectacular. I'd be blind if I didn't see that. But yes, they did a great job with that, and I'm very happy for all their customers that's received it. I mean, naturally, I did that, you know, with the Don't Post Studio Creations Michael 40 that went off to the raffle contest. You know, it wasn't me trying to do it. I mean, there's obviously going to be a huge comparison between an indie artist to a, you know, manufactured mask that's made like, well, I'm not going to get into it, but yeah, I really, I wish everyone the best of luck. It's time to start getting back into the positive. The world we live in today has got some serious issues, and when it comes to stuff like this, nah, it's a little ridiculous if you ask myself. The Tots rant, yeah. The thing of it is, I was trying to filter myself when I was doing that video because because as I was going on and on, I'm thinking, you know what, just stay calm. But I was ticked off. But yeah, there's a lot more behind that particular rant than what was showed on that video. Trust me. But then again, everybody's had enough experiences with their own ordeals, so let's move forward, okay? Yeah, okay, I know this is going to be shocking for a lot of you, but let's just say now granted, when it comes to customer service, your best bet is to handle it with the best politeness as you possibly can. We all know that. There's a lot of great companies out there that have succeed. Okay, Walt Disney, you don't really hear about their customer service getting the way we've been hearing traditionally through Tots. And but to be fair, I mean, let's put ourselves in someone else's shoes, and if someone's always, you know, even though I'm not defending anyone, but after a while, when you start hearing it coming in both ears, it can get frustrating after a while. So, but yeah, let's move forward. We gotta move forward, guys. We gotta have some fun. Let's make 2019 great. Let's not make it about, you know, this person said this person said that. They're doing this over here. They're doing this that over there. It's childish, and I want to bring some positivity back to this channel, and I'd like to bring some more positive outlook for everyone else out there as well too. So if you want to purchase from Trick or Treat Studios, then please do. I'm never going to turn you away from that. But and if you want to purchase from others, that's your choice. I'm never going to turn you from that away. It's your choice. It shouldn't be my right to tell you who to purchase from. So. Well, guys, that's it for me. I really do appreciate everyone that's participated. Once again, thank you so much for playing. You're more than welcome to add more comments, obviously, later on down the road. If you want to have, you know, raffles like this in the future, give me a few months. It may take some time. So, yeah, just let me know. I'll see what I can do. You know, talk to Nick, or most likely, I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see. So, and Gerald 099, there's your lucky number. You've got to go out and get yours. Go play the lottery. In fact, you know what, I suggest to everyone else that didn't win tonight, go use that number, or maybe you shouldn't use that number, or numbers that you used in the lot or your raffle ticket. But congratulations, Gerald M 099. Like I said, the only reason why I don't give out a full name, because I did not technically give, or he didn't give me the permission to give out his full name publicly, let alone his email address. But thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate this. I know Nick appreciates it. James appreciates it. It's been a lot of fun. Gerald, congratulations. This bad boy is yours, unless I don't hear from you by midnight. And then, like I said, we got to start all over again. Thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.